Do you mind if I talk for a second? You've been talking about your problems and it's kinda depressing. I've been minding my own sorrow, pedaling through the metal, bobbing, weaving the treble. Niggas ain't on my level, but what's that? Insecure niggas placed on the pedestal, crumble alongside of.
What is going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks. And you're gonna look at Hassan Campbell. My wife is leaving me after more than 25 years. Here's why. Now, I haven't made a Hassan Campbell video in quite some time now. I mean, gosh, I don't think I made a Hassan Campbell video this year. So this is my first one. We're 6 months in, and here I am. Let's see what Hassan Poppy Campbell has to say.
Alright, so let me give y'all a rundown of what's going on. Y'all notice I haven't been really making my daily videos like that. So basically, one of these cats that was supposed to be like a family member to me, y'all see the videos, leaked out information to the internet world, given my wife's name. Now, I know y'all heard a lot of lies throughout the years that everybody had to take care of me and my house. The fact of the matter is, I think my wife got a double master's.
Now, I had to stop it here because my thing is, how are you married to somebody and you don't know what their education is? You've been married for, as you said, 25 years, more than 25 years, right? Yet, I think my wife has a double master's. Isn't that something that, you know, you should know? I mean, more than 25 years.
Right? She pretty much has a career. Makes well over 100,000 easy a year. Easy. So as far as people taking care of us, it's internet lies. It's the hate spewing.
Which, this brings me to my next point. He basically is admitting that, to a certain degree, y'all have been pretty much being able to be taken care of because of your wife and her education and her career, not you. Okay, because you weren't a big YouTuber 10 years ago. You weren't even a big YouTuber 5 years ago. You jumped on the scene 5 years ago, 2016, which is completely fine. And, you know, talking about sexual abuse and sexual assault and molestation, especially in the black community, especially hearing it from a cisgendered heterosexual man, it's very important to hear and see, because a lot of times sexual assault and abuse is, you know, swept underneath the rug. So when Hassan Campbell was visible and was speaking about his experiences being sexually assaulted and molested by Africa Bambaataa, Planet Rock, it was really eye-opening, and really it brought forth, it helped other people in the process, because there's a lot of men, a lot of boys, a lot of masculine people who have been victimized and are survivors of sexual assault and abuse. But you literally just pretty much made it obvious that it's your wife, income, education, that may have been carrying the family, which is completely okay. I mean, a lot of times women are the breadwinners. That's fine. I'm glad that you're able to admit that and say that in your videos.
She bust her ass to go to school, to make something of herself. She stays off the internet. No Facebook, no IG. You cannot find her on the internet except when you search her name. Nobody knew this until the internet dude that was supposed to be like family to me displayed his hate and jealousy, and through
Again, I'm so confused because hasn't Hassan Campbell made videos with his wife? No, I'm sure he didn't announce his wife's name, legal name. I hope not. But you've made videos. And another thing that doesn't really make any sense to me, for Hassan Campbell to be always giving advice and telling people how to avoid shady shit from happening and avoid getting their, snot box racked or whatever he says, you really have a really bad judge of character. Because all of these friends who end up exposing you every single time. Does anyone remember Derek Williams? Remember when he was beefing with Five God and all these other people? Yeah, these are all of his friends, and now another friend also exposed his wife's legal name and information. Again, you need to improve your judgment, judging people's characters. Maybe listen to your own advice.
Threw her name out there. Now, this is not the first time child welfare has been called on me. Before, they would confuse the names and use Lily, for example. There's no such thing or nobody named Lily. Well, legally, we all know who Lily is. But y'all don't know a name. You didn't have a name. And then y'all was confusing households. Right, Hassan Campbell has more than one wife. That's why you see children all over the place be like, hold on, which one? Yeah, so pretty much.
Okay, so he does admit that he has more than one wife. And the children don't all have the same mothers.
My page beyond.
Which is funny because he's always talking shit about women when they have multiple kids with multiple different men, but it's okay for him to do it.
Guided. Stop calling my phone. Guided people and gave them the step-by-step on how to try to get my kids taken. They call child welfare. Child welfare comes to the house. I'm not at the house. It's more than once, but I'm telling you like now, right? It comes to the house because they have a call that pretty much Khalil's not being fed. He eats all day. Eats all day. But he's not being fed.
And again, why does he tell us his children's names? This is none of our business.
Now,
this is how his information gets leaked. He willfully puts his information out here.
My wife is included into this mess. She works for the city.
Again, why is he telling us that she's essentially potentially a social worker or working with children for the city?
That's a red light. Boom, boom, warning, warning, warning. When you come to my house, you gotta picture the scenery now. You be in child welfare, right? This is what you pulling up and seeing. And I ain't gonna show y'all too much, but just I'm gonna give you an idea.
Now remember,
because people don't think that your son. If a child is a
now remember, how does everybody know where I live? They sending boxes of pizza to my house. They sending food to my house. These people come into my house harassing me. They ran into my, you remember when there was that car accident? What was that, 2019, 2020? There was a car accident that crashed into his lawn. And again, he's always asking, how is his information being shared? How are people finding out all of this about him? How is all this happening? You are literally making videos showcasing your entire house, telling everybody your children's name. You put your children on the internet. You have them in the videos. Now look what he does.
Being abused, you will be able to see scars. If an autistic kid is not eating, he's going to throw tantrums and scream. So when people come to my house to investigate my house, you looking around and you seeing Can-Am Spiders, $30,000 vehicle. After taxes, that $20,000 and getting it registered for buying.
And just because you're buying financial things doesn't mean children are being taken care of.
Pulling up the driveway, you see it alleys.
We see this all the time.
There's 4 or 5 cars in my yard, and homeboy put that out there too. He's letting everybody know I got a ring and I got the camera system in this video.
First of all, you're the one that takes all the videos showing your cars, showing your plants, showing your landscape, showing your yard, showing anytime you buy something. You make a whole special video, which I'm going to link in the description box below just to prove a point. Oh, look what I bought, a spider Can-Am. Oh, look what I bought from the pet store. Oh, look at what I just bought. Like, you're the one who does that. You're the one that brags about your security that you have with, you know, cameras and systems around your house. You do that.
Videos, he's telling you my whole layout of my house. Trying to get me lined up and trying to get my kids taken away. And trying to get me locked up for guns. Dudes is calling the feds and telling them I got guns, which I don't.
This is what doesn't make sense. There's an entire video of this man that he bragged about of him attempting or looking, allegedly trying to pull a gun out on somebody else. Then there was another video that he also filmed where he did have a gun and the police came, but it allegedly wasn't his gun. Somebody else had left the gun. Y'all don't remember? Again, like I said, I haven't made a video this year discussing Hassan Poppy Campbell. But you feel me, every year he is doing or saying some wild shit is happening. The craziest mess takes place. And then everybody is just like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? Hassan Campbell, that's what's going on.
If I had something, I wouldn't have nothing else. Stop wasting your time. Like, oh, that's right. So now we disarm Hassan Campbell. So now we know he's vulnerable in this house. No, I got too much money for that. And too much security now. I know I got to protect myself at all times.
Well, he do need to protect himself. I mean, he's a target. Let's be real.
These people want to see, right, what they saw is children being taken care of. Children that's supposed to be starved out. My kids is thicker than a mother.
Wait a minute.
Right?
I'm not, okay. This is what, he be saying shit that's low-key, ain't no low-key, it's high-key predatorial and weird. Like, my kids are thicker than their mother. So you're looking at your daughters like that. Because that's really what that comes off as. Now, maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I'm not going to say that my daughters are thicker than their mother. I know that for sure. Especially seeing that I was a victim, survivor of child molestation. And this is how you're looking at your preteen, teenage daughters? Thicker than their mother? Let's rewind that. And again, let's not say, oh, you guys are hating on him. You're reaching. Oh, he didn't say that. No, this is on his YouTube channel. These are his videos.
These people want to see, right, what they saw is children being taken care of. Children that's supposed to be starved out. My kids is thicker than a mother, right? When you come in somebody's house and you see the layout of the house, what do you see? What do you see? When you come in my house...
Again, why is this any of our business?
This is the first thing that you see. This is what you see.
And remember... How does everybody know about my house? How they know about this?
This is what you see in my house.
How they know about that?
My whole house.
But he shows this.
This is what you see. When you child well.
Also, people can have fancy furniture, fancy cars, fancy houses, have on all the chains, all the nice clothes, the matching hat to go with the crew neck sweater, the chains, the 6 rings, looking like you Tom Brady, 6 rings, and still not be financially, emotionally supporting their children and taking care of their children. Now, I'm not saying that he isn't taking care of his children, but I'm just saying, this shit don't mean nothing. Everything's for show.
Welfare, you come in my house, it's like, whoa, the scenery is nice. You got a beautiful black woman. Well, she don't bust her ass anymore because Haas.
Okay, and he do make bread now. You know me, I give credit where it's due. He's a big time YouTuber.
I'm not rich, but I'm getting enough.
But he getting that bread.
My wife don't have to work anymore like that. She doesn't pay any bills around here. But
give him credit. Give him credit.
Integrity into everything she's done to this far in her life to give her children, man, woman, and child, the real Trinity. We raising our kids. A lot of you females out there don't have a man enough and eat not.
What does any of this? He always
spending time and raising the kids while she's out doing her job. I'm home homeschooling, teaching my kids.
But didn't he say that she doesn't have to work like that anymore because he's making all the money? But while she's out doing her job, he's a stay-at-home dad.
What I'm doing.
Okay.
And then you call the
which is fine. We need more stay-at-home dads. If you want to be a stay-at-home dad, cook, clean, take care of the children while the other person is out.
And then make my wife have to prove to them that she is competent enough and she is a good enough parent with integrity to.
This is my thing. If you're so concerned about your wife and her job, maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube doing and saying the wild shit that you do and say. I mean, gosh, we're gonna be rocking your snot box and F this person and you beefing with this person and you always spreading your own information. There's a video of you allegedly about to pull a gun out on somebody else. You should be more concerned about that. That right there is what's putting your wife at jeopardy. You are.
Who raised them?
And it's always about who raised them.
The righteous walk of integrity is well respected. Name is being thrown all over the internet and now in the hands of child welfare. You cats are some dirty, rotten scoundrels.
Scoundrels.
We come from nothing to something, and because some of you miserable cats can't stand to see, y'all don't like the fact that no matter what y'all say about me, I'm the people's champ.
Now he do be telling the truth on this aspect, right?
One minute y'all disrespecting my audience, calling them gay. Shout out to the gay brothers and sisters out there.
This shit had me cracking up because my dude is homophobic and transphobic and is always saying some anti-LGBT shit. I guess he just forgot that there's videos again of you saying and doing this shit. But hey, maybe he's changed. Maybe he's had a change of heart. I mean, it is June, Pride Month. But again, he has a track record of saying homophobic and transphobic shit. Now all of a sudden, calling my audience gay. Shout out to my gay brothers and sisters.
One minute y'all disrespecting my audience, calling them gay. Shout out to the gay brothers and sisters out there. Next minute you disrespecting them, calling them white. Shout out to the white people out there. Because of the fact of the matter is, y'all can't stand to see that somebody that ain't got an education.
He do got a point though, right? Because he do have everybody that watches him. He gets support
of abuse
and attention from various people from all various backgrounds. I don't hate it.
I battled. You know, like DMX is dysfunctional. I was dysfunctional too. Breaking down, crying. I went through the rain and the pain.
Dude, you're still dysfunctional. I mean, gosh, there's videos of you crying and cussing out people and
stop me,
threatening folks' lives.
No,
you're wild.
You're absolutely not. So keep calling them. Because the only thing they're going to see, I'm going to show you what they're going to see when they pull up.
So was this about him showing off?
They're going to see the beautiful flowers.
He flaunting and bragging?
That's what it looked like when you pull up to my door. One car in the driveway. This is just one. Yeah, I know.
Is it really that serious? This is a grown man. This nigga in his 40s, ain't he? Or almost 40.
It's something about the flowers, right? This is what they see when they pull up.
They are beautiful flowers, though. We got some nice landscaping. I mean, again, give credit.
This is what you see when you pull up. So the bad parent that you're making me out to be, look at
this don't mean that you're a good parent either, though. I mean, shit. But,
This is what you see.
Oh, wait. He got to show off. MTV Cribs.
This is what you see when you pull up. Yeah, I know it looked nice on that grass, right? This is what you see, man.
Look nice, don't it?
This is what you see landscaping.
Yeah,
This is
got
what
the
you
mulch.
see.
Yeah, hosses. You feel me? Got the little lights in the.
This is what you see.
Big YouTuber.
Yeah, I didn't get rid of the Audi. I still got the Audi. Still got the Audi. When you pull up,
Why?
this is what you see. Oh, that's why y'all jealous.
Why
This is why you
bragging
take care of
though? Like
man's
you a
life,
grown
because
man.
This is what you see. When I pull.
This is okay, and I get it. Rags to riches. You struggled. You went through a lot. You had to overcome a lot, and you finally at the pinnacles that you plan to reach on some Drake shit. But my brother, you're in your late 30s, early 40s. You are what? Late Gen X, older millennial. Grow up. I see a lot of, and I don't know what it is about cis men, but they always have to brag, hoot, holler, oh, I'm alpha, all this extra shit. And it's like, again, that doesn't do anything but scream insecurity. You got a lot of insecurity. Again, if everything is grand and everything is well and you're doing great, and you tired of people talking shit and you don't want people in your business, you don't want them finding out where your wife work, who your wife is, what her name is, your children, where you live, then stop telling everybody it. It's nobody's business. You got over 300,000 subscribers, bruh. You got over 250,000 subscribers. Why are you concerned about the opinions and viewpoints of, people that are not even in your, basically not even on your level, bro? We not on your level. I'm not on your level. But again, you always got to show off. I don't understand, bro.
When I pull it out, this is what you see. When I get behind that wheel of the car, is this what got y'all mad?
They mad.
Is it that Benz sign? Is it the fact when you look at my radio, you see my name on that dashboard? Is it the fact that when I get in my car, is it
What
the
is?
fact that
I'm just.
I can sit up there
damn.
and control the colors of my car from the inside?
What?
You see
This
it?
ain't
It's
none
nice.
of our business.
When it get dark,
bro.
my car become night. Did you hear what I say? When it gets dark, and hell is hot.
What is wrong with this man? This dude is crazy.
I'm not supposed to have what I have. I'm not supposed to have that because you're tougher than me, because you're smarter than me, because you're prettier. I know. Just wait your turn in life.
Okay.
Or hustle harder.
This is what I don't be understanding. Is he not the one that's always bragging about being a gangster, being a thug? I'm from Bronx River. Okay, and how you bust gats and you put niggas out and you... Nobody on here is talking about being more gangster than you. You the one that's doing all... Again, this is narcissism 101. This is narcissistic behavior. Allegedly. Right? Because let me put my disclaimer. I'm not a licensed mental health professional. I never claimed to be. However, I ain't stupid. This is extra. This is screaming and hollering. This is your insecurity. This is what happens with a lot of cis men. Regardless of their sexuality. Regardless of their race.
Stop trying to take a man's kids. Stop trying to take a man away from his family because you can't stand the fact that you hate your life. I didn't do this to you.
Is he projecting? Because you the
It's
one
not
that's
my
doing
fault
all this
that
extra
God
shit.
decided that he was going to bless me. So what God gave to me and he allowed me to have, y'all think y'all going to take it away? Oh yeah, y'all trying.
Who is trying?
Look at the lights in the bottom. See, it's still light outside, so you can't really see how it glows.
He did that whole
Hassan
rag and
Campbell
then
keeps his
just...
things a little bit cleaner though. Yeah, look at it. See the back? See the interior?
It's a nice car though. I give it to him. That's a bad car, bro. It looks nice.
When they come to my house.
Interior.
So this is what they see when they check my background. This is what they see. Right? Yeah. The grad.
When you're dealing with these types, you have to constantly give them ego boosts. Tell them how attractive they are. They're so smart. Oh, you're so wealthy. You're so good. You're so great. You're such a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You want a pat on the head. That's how it is really with these types. Like, they have to constantly get attention, whether it's negative, whether it's positive. They gotta get that attention. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. It's attention. And again, you know, they gotta show off because everything's about image. I've made how many videos discussing narcissism and narcissistic abuse and the insecurities and toxic codependency. I talk about it a lot, and I'm gonna continue to talk about this shit. But I'm gonna use videos like this where it's like more, you know, polished, and I'm giving you a real life example because people really think I just be making this shit up, and I'm like, okay, I can show you better than I can tell you.
The grass is greener from Bronx River. So they pulling up and they listening like, hold up. So when you sit under my door and they come and knock on my door, when they knock on my door, what they're seeing is totally different from the picture that you liars are painting. You gotta come up with better stories than that. You got my house raided. You can't do it anymore because the police.
Now here's the thing. He did. There was footage of this. Okay, like
the police come by.
He put it out there.
Fighting my dogs. My dogs are expensive dogs. That ain't work. When the hate can't destroy your brother, y'all start telling lies. So when the hate don't work, y'all start telling lies. And when y'all realize y'all can't break me, then your goal became to leave a blueprint on the internet to attack my wife and her integrity to break the relationship. Well, congratulations on taking a beautiful black family that struggled over 20 years and trying to put it in.
Is it over more than 25 or over 20? Does she have a double master's? Like
my children fatherless.
I mean, but you made them fatherless by doing all of the getting busy shit.
Your tactics is going to make me take my kids off of the internet. So what I'm going to do is, well, to be continued.
That's just it. You shouldn't be putting your children on the internet. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me how, again, social media, and don't get me wrong, I get it, you know, YouTube, I'm on YouTube, I'm making a video now. I get it. Like I said, I can't really cast a stone because I'm sinning, I'm doing the same shit. But the difference is, I'm reflective. I own up to my own bullshit. That's why I can call out the hypocrisy in what I was saying. Because I'm making a video. I'm on YouTube. But bro, I'm not putting my kids on YouTube. And then when your children, you know, you got them on YouTube cussing and crying and going through all of these tantrums because you are beefing with other grown adults that are on YouTube, which is another thing. Everybody, like, we adults. You feel me? We grown. You feel me? So again, all this beefing, like, a lot of this shit is just stupid and immature. And again, if you notice, it's cis men. It's cis men, regardless of sexuality, regardless of race, regardless of income level, regardless of education level. They just all get on here and do this alpha male shit where they just wilding out against each other. And in the meantime, you putting your kids out there. Now he said, now I gotta take my kids off YouTube. Gotta take my kids off the internet. They shouldn't be on there anyways.
Because the one thing I will tell you is that Russell Simmons...
Kids probably getting made fun of at school and everything because you.
Angela Simmons, Diggy, nobody told him that he had to keep his kids off the internet. And as a matter of fact, he turned himself. He was already a star. He turned all his kids into stars. And the world loves the Simmons family.
You see how he be...
Shout out to Russell Simmons and his family. I mean, not Russell Simmons, Reverend Run and his family.
I'm done.
But y'all try to trick the world. Oh, he's a danger in his kids. Why? The number one question I'm going to leave y'all with is, why is it that Reverend Run can make his family rich, successful, and loved by the world? But if Hassan Campbell, where the Cosby Show, he was raised watching men and children, actors, they were still kids. But y'all try to play reverse psychology. when I try to put my kids out there, show you.
You are
there's
playing
actually
reverse
men out there
psychology. You are now
that's
sitting up here trying to say that you are on the same.
and giving
You reverend
to their children. There's men out there that's tucking their kids in.
It is good though to see fathers with their kids. He knows what he's doing. He plays on words.
The evil stepdad coming in the house tucking my kids in with my wife. This is what y'all want, to break the foundation of a black family that's successful. My wife is successful. The reason why you're watching me is because I'm successful. And you can't stop watching me because you want to destroy me because something I worked hard for.
It's not that. It's
No
just that
matter
you're
how you
always
feel like
having.
I got it, I got it.
You're
And
having
you don't
shit
want
like
me to
this all
have
the
it?
time. You bring
Who
attention
raised
to
you?
yourself. Oh
Was
my
it forced to
God.
care? Was it your mother that made you weak to the point to where that you would actually paint a Picasso? You had an internet.
But
dude
you
that was
didn't like
supposed
your
to be
mother. You
family
dragged
to
your
you.
mother for Phil.
That drew
A lot of
blueprint
us
out,
have toxic
step
mothers.
by step.
I
on
talk
how to
about
mess
that all the
Hassan
time.
Campbell's family out. The black family is what I represent.
Pop.
The true natives of America, us. The lost sheep of Israel. You got a man that gets on his, I get on my knees right here on this rug and I make prayer 5 times. Well, I've been slipping, but I try to keep my 5 prayers.
At least he was
Fast
honest
the whole
there, you
month of
know. He
Ramadan.
was slipping.
I give charity to the poor. I bust my ass to do what y'all don't see a lot of these dudes doing. When you look on the internet, what you see with me is a man that's always with his kids. And y'all went all the way out of y'all way. And my wife is beautiful too. Oh, y'all would like to see another dude laying up with her.
Wait a minute, I'm confused.
I started not to even make this video because
He always say this every time some crazy shit. I started not to make this video, but then he makes it.
Dad and mom not being together. My oldest child in this household is well, I can't even tell y'all that, but I got over 20 years. And we done weathered some storms, had some good times. You know, despite what these clowns tell you, me and my wife never took a vacation together. We've been around the world and I.
He
We've been
be
some
singing
places.
every time, don't he? He be
My kids,
got all the songs,
they always go someplace.
all the harmonies. You feel me?
Always indoor pools and
He do got videos of this though. I give it to him again.
I just don't understand.
I ain't got nothing to sit up. I'm just saying it be wild shit happening with this dude. That's all I'm
the
saying.
whispering shaitan doesn't take the time out to do his homework. But thank you for sitting up there and challenging my wife and my family's integrity.
Their integrity.
It's like I don't even
He
understand
worried
what's
about
wrong with y'all.
integrity, but you, like I said, there's countless videos of Hassan Poppy Campbell cussing out a lady at Burger King because he thought that she was discriminating against him from getting into the damn Burger King. You know, videos of him beating up his alleged supporters and previous friends. Derek Williams, and now this person who allegedly exposed him that also was his previous friend. You know, beefing with everybody. I mean, it's always chaos with this individual. Absolute chaos and drama. And, you know, the police coming and raiding his place, and the people that was sending boxes of food and to the special FBI, secret undercover, whoever that was coming to do an investigation on him in connections to the R. Kelly thing. I mean, it's always something great. When the police came because he had a gun that got dropped off. I mean, it's always something. Nobody is making this up. This man worried about integrity, but that's the shit that's on YouTube that you put out here, man. You saying doing shit. And then you always, you talking about how you against the negative street culture and the gang culture and shooting and killing and the violence and the aggression. But then you turn around and you promote rap artists and music videos with the violence, the aggression, the shooting, the killing, the gangster, the thug. And don't get me wrong, I listen to music all the time. I got another channel that I literally listen and react and review to music. So again, I can't be the pot calling the kettle black because I listen to music. But at the end of the day, I'm not sitting up here telling people to go out here. You, on the other hand, literally will say this is against this, and then 5 minutes later, yeah, never motherfucker, I'm Bronx River, and I have to let people know, just like when somebody had busted a window on one of his cars. It's, look, you worried about integrity, but this is the image that you're putting out.
Y'all don't see me running around doing a bunch of drunk lives, but I can because drinking is legal, stupid.
I mean, drinking is legal,
It's
and he
legal.
is at home.
When these people knock on my door, they don't see me intoxicated.
But the
They
difference
see me
is you
cooking.
get on here
The
and
same
say
thing
and do
that-
wild
they said I
shit,
didn't
bro.
feed my son. My wife didn't feed my
Like,
son.
I be lit myself.
He's
but do you
underweight,
see me?
malnourished. Like, damn. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. It's not my fault that this uneducated dude that got fired by a grown man when he was a kid, it's not my fault.
Wait
that
a minute.
somehow
Why
the
is
Most
he
High
using the
Almighty God
terminology?
just keep
Well, he
figuring
did
out
say
a
he got
way
died. Shit, it's crazy.
to shine light on me. All I did was pray and ask God to allow me to provide for my family like a man. You know what it feels like to be a man that's trying to figure out a way to provide, and now you mastered that?
You gotta feel pretty good, you know.
Some people don't want you to have
Come
that.
in, you feel me?
Why y'all so mad at me? Huh? Because you could call me anything in this world, but the one thing that I am is a father and a provider. I bust my ass to be able to give my kids the world.
Well, you should. I mean, you created them.
Could y'all imagine
Again,
how many nights my kids
why are y'all having
might have
kids
to
if
go
you're
to
not trying to
counseling
give them the
and might
best?
cry because they don't see mommy and daddy together no more? Congratulations, Black America. Played yourself.
Wait, what? Hold up. Was he about to cry there? Hold up. Show some tears, and he right. You know, we gotta stop breaking up healthy functioning. Keywords, healthy functioning. Keywords, healthy functioning black families. But these dysfunctional black families, these narcissistic, psychotic, all over the damn place, everybody getting mentally abused, emotionally abused, physically abused, all that crazy shit, that can stop. That we don't need. But listen to what he says, y'all. Black America.
Congratulations, Black America.
Black America. We played ourselves because of Hassan Campbell.
Me and daddy together no more. Congratulations, Black America. Played yourself.
We played ourselves because Hassan Campbell and his wife, that may be 20 or more or 25 or more, may or may not have a double master's degree, and him are allegedly
Jumper, coolest
breaking up.
podcast in the world, and it's finally happened.
Listen, y'all. You can't make this shit up. That is your buddy. That is your pal. That is your big YouTuber. Poppy. Hassan Campbell. Hassan Poppy Campbell. And we are all hating. We are all hypocrites, and we are all contradicting ourselves. We are all full of shit. We want to see a successful black man and black woman lose their marriage, lose their family. We want black children to not have two parents in a household or have access to their parents and loving. And we're Black America. We played ourselves, bro. We played ourselves. Hassan, we played ourselves.